Hey guys, I'm gonna make another video because this is something that crossed my mind. I'm gonna fill y'all in on something. I just realized society is trying to further divide us, right? They already divided us from our women, right? Divided the men and the women, but now they're trying to divide the men. And I'm gonna get into this and explain why. Um, I notice when a light skinned man is taller or has a white mom, see, that's the obsession right there. Is the ones with the white moms. Everybody's obsessed about them and the taller ones that they go viral and get algorithms and shit. So I'm gonna get into this and make a video. Stay tuned. So it says algorithms and visibility online. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube don't just show random content, they amplify whatever gets quick clicks, likes, and shares. Because of long standing stereotypes, mixed light skinned women are often hyper visible in beauty and influencer spaces. That visibility fuels an algorithm loop. More views, more push, more growth. Men don't get the same default aesthetic boost, especially in black or mixed communities, unless they fit into a hyper masculine or celebrity archetype, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now, hyper masculine, what does that mean? That means you have to be a hood nigga, right? Celebrity, that means somebody like Chris Brown or an NBA star. So you have to fit some sort of role or some sort of gimmick or some sort of my thing messed up, but I meant to say some sort of cosplay in order to like get accepted or fit in. Now, let's move into the next slide because that's number 2, height bias. Society already places taller men on a pedestal, seen as more dominant, attractive, or leader like. Algorithms and audiences lean into that bias. That's why entertainers like Chris Brown, NLE Choppa, or athletes get algorithm love. They're tall in shape and embody the mixed guy stereotype people expect. So, like I said, this is another form of conquer and divide. So all my light skinned and mulatto guys out there that's tall, like that's over 6 feet tall and got, a nice in shape body. They're trying to divide you guys from the shorter guys. Because I noticed they lean more towards the tall light skinned dudes. They go crazy over them. They get more clout, they get more attention than a short light skinned dude would, or average height light skinned dude would. And that's just something I noticed. And it's like, I know like in other groups, like height, it's the same shit. Tall men are put on a pedestal than the short men. But that's why I say we gotta stick together. Because this is what they try to do. Let's get into the next slide. Now this one adds the icing on the cake. Mothers, race, and perception. There's a subtle bias in how people read mixed men depending on whether the mother is black or white. So like I said, people, they have been studying us. They can tell who has a white mom and who has a black mom. They have been studying us like we're a fucking lab experiment that's gone wrong. Anyway, mixed men with white mothers are often seen as closer to whiteness and sometimes fetishized more by society. Mixed men with black mothers often get policed harder, seen as just another black man, but without the same cultural acceptance, making them more likely to be dismissed or overlooked. Now, I noticed this because this is another form of conquer and divide. So, like I said in the last one, they try to separate the tall guys from the short guys. Now they're trying to separate the guys with white mothers from the guys with a black mother. Same thing with the male and the female, how they tried to, they conquered. They already did that, conquer and divided between the male and the female, but now they're doing it between the heights and the race of your mother. And they're trying to make the mixed race men with white moms seem more desirable than the ones with black moms because, oh, you're just another nigga, you're just some light skinned nigga or whatever. You trying to fit, that same corny shit, that stereotype. Oh, you just a wannabe, you want to be like us and shit. That's why I tell some of you mixed guys, like, that's into that hood shit, get out of it, because that's what they think about you. Because the guys with the white moms, they don't really be doing all of that shit. And really, it don't matter. So, but like I said, we've been studied by these people for a long time, and they're using all these different ways to conquer and divide us. Hypervisibility versus invisibility. Women, especially mixed women, get fetishized visibility. Men, on the other hand, are more often challenged. People question their masculinity, authenticity, or where they fit. That's why you'll see a mulatto woman trending easily, but mulatto men struggling unless they align with society's preferred image: tall, athletic, hypermasculine, or entertainment focused. So like I said, you have to be tall or athletic like an NBA or football star. You have to be hypermasculine. You have to be a hood nigga. That means you just have to be a hood nigga. Entertainment focused. That's like like somebody like Plaque Boy Max, like a streamer or a Twitch. Like he be streaming and stuff like that. He's a light skinned dude, light bright. I don't think he's a mulatto though. I don't know, but like I said, we all still have the same struggles, no matter what our parents are. And that's just how I see it. If you have a white mom or a black mom or two black parents and you still like, we all have the same fucking struggle, really. But like I said, they're using methods of conquer and divide against all of us. So what you're noticing isn't random. It's a reflection of racism and colorism, proximity to whiteness, shaping desirability, gender double standards. Women are desired, men are tested. Heightism. Shorter men across all groups are treated with less value. The algorithm bias. Platforms reward what society already deems attractive. The real weirdness is that mulatto and light-skinned men are often stripped of nuance. Either you're tall and fit the entertainer athlete mold, or you're ignored or put down. So you see what they try to do to us, guys. This is a form of conquer and divide. Not really. Well, with this part, it's like you choose to do what we want you to do, or you just be a bum the rest of your life. So you have to fit a matrix stereotype. If you don't fit one of these matrix stereotypes, then you just a nothing. So, exactly what you're seeing, the divide and conquer mechanics at play. The system doesn't just create one bias, it stacks them so people stay fragmented by gender. Mixed and light-skinned women are fetishized, uplifted online. Mixed and light-skinned men are challenged or emasculated, pushed down unless they meet narrow standards. By height, tall men are given visibility, framed as desirable, dominant, and marketable. To all my tall mulatto men. Shorter men get erased, seen as less masculine in society, obsessed with height. So us shorter mulatto guys, we have to try extra harder, I feel like. By mother's race. White mom plus black dad sons are often framed as softer or marketable. Black mom plus white dad sons are policed harder, treated as too black without the privilege bump. So you guys see this, what's going on? They do a divide and conquer tactics by gender. They'll separate the male from the female. They'll give the woman more privilege. They'll give the mulatto woman more privilege than they would the mulatto man by height. They'll give a taller mulatto man more privilege than they would a shorter mulatto man, because he's seen as more dominant, which means he can get used, or he could be seen as marketable. Like I said, he could be seen as being used. Whether it's fetishized or sports or whatever. And by mother's race. So the dudes, my mulatto brothers out there that got a white mom and a black dad, it seems like you guys are more fetishized by society. I wouldn't say you guys are soft, but they try to put that label on you guys that you guys are soft. And they say that you're soft is because you've been raised by white people, and that's really what they focus on is mixed race people with white mothers. That's like I've been seeing it all over the media. Like that's the big thing now. That's the big deal. And it's like the ones with the black mom, just like and it's like it's weird. It's like these people been studying us, and they try to use all of this as a conquer and divide. So like I was saying, to all my mulatto women out there, to all my tall, light-skinned mulatto brothers that's over 6 feet, to all my light-skinned mulatto brothers with a white mom or a black mom, like I said, we all need to stick together because these tactics are being played in real life every day. So, like I said, I'm a dude with a black mom, so yeah, they might see me as more Negro than they would somebody with a white mom. And it's weird. It's just so fucking weird. But anyway, y'all stay tuned for the next one.